Available 396 days a year. It's Sanctuary of Reality, my comic review series. Time now for Cerebus issue 288, 23rd chapter of Latter Days, and the conclusion of the Latter Days phone book trade paperback reprint collection. As the credits finish rolling, the theater is revealed to be now empty. Cerebus and the writer he's been telling the entirety of Latter Days to are now elsewhere in the sanctuary. She has questions for him, such as why did he claim the earth isn't flat? He's unable to answer this without revealing that he's been to the moon and farther. How can he claim to be the one true Cerebus if he had to guess what the word of truth was? Did he realize his 6/66 calendar doesn't add up to 366 days a year, but 396? Did he know why in the commentaries he gave two different reasons for how Jacob got past the cherubim? And finally, why did he claim Yuwu didn't care that Leah was hated? He answers each of these questions to the best of his ability, but is more enthralled by the woman before him. He slowly puts the moves on her, and she's appalled, at least in the beginning. When she asks him concerning the fact that both Rick and Cerebus were in love with Joanne at the bar in Guise, to swear that she doesn't remind him of Joanne, he swears it's so. But is he just lying in an effort to make this young woman his wife, or does she remind him of someone else? This is actually a pretty solid issue and a solid ending to Latter Days. It's mostly one long panning shot, a la the end of Citizen Kane, over all the various items and artifacts reflecting on the totality of the storyline before. There's Rabbi Comics, there's Sporemobile, there's Koshi's paintings. It's a best of and looks great as a result. The ending itself is actually a bit of a surprise, though at the same time, after the initial shock goes away, it's also a bit of a letdown as we realize that Cerebus truly hasn't changed after all these years. He may be wiser on a lot of subjects, but he's still got that old baggage clinging to him. As for the Latter Days phone book, let me summarize my views on it. Definitely in the bottom 5 Cerebus phone books to me. Probably my second least favorite, next to Melmoth. It's got such a tremendous beginning and first half of the book. It's let down by the text-heavy back part. I recommend it overall, though. At the very least, you can take the Cerebus Latter Days challenge. How far can you get into the exegesis portion before you start skipping pages? It's a true endurance test. Next time, Chasing YHWH Part 8, The Final Twinkle, and Chasing YHWH Chapter 9, The Ultimate Roman Numeral, as the last day begins.